Welcome to the hottest entertainment blog on the internet today, the A-List. I am your host, the Indian word for hotness, Wes Troop, and women with mustaches creep me out. We have a lot to get to this week, but before we get started, I want to give a quick shout out to Baby G4828. She's a blogger much like myself, and check her videos out. How you doing? Whoa. Don't get any wrong ideas from that. This computer, I swear, it has a mind of its own. What the? Yeah. So anyway, check her videos out. Alright, now for this week's top story, which I think everybody knows. Guess who's in prison? Woo, it's been a long time since that sodomy. Woo! I haven't played that clip in a while. Anyway, Lindsay Lohan has landed herself in the big house. Mrs. Big Time. Alright. So, she has to spend 90 days in jail and 90 days after that in rehab. So, we won't be seeing her for a little while, I suppose. And also, by the way, when she went to court, she had a little thing on her fingernail that said, "You." So, that was real good for the judge in influencing some decisions. So, Lindsay, do not pass go. Do not collect $200 and go directly to jail, bitch. However, if you do need a conjugal visit, call me up. In other arresting news, this past week at the World Cup, Paris Hilton was arrested, wrongfully may I add, because they thought she was smoking some marijuana. Did I not just tell you 2 weeks ago Paris was blowing my vuvuzela at the World Cup? See? I told you it's the truth. Jeez, people don't believe me. Anyway, so Paris was wrongfully accused for once. Wow, nice going there. How'd you pull that one off? Anyway, speaking of pot, I think I feel a song coming on. So, on to the next story. Hayden Christensen is ready to sue the USA Network for, supposedly, he says they stole his idea, kind of, for the series Royal Pains. Well, Hayden, you're a royal pain in my ass. How about, first of all, while we're speaking lawsuits, how about Randy Orton sues you for stealing his voice? And second of all, how about I and all my fanboys sue you for ruining Star Wars? Episodes 2 and 3, I ruined them with acting like this.
You will try. You tried out a brief John Wayne impression there. You will try, Pilgrim.
Avatar. So bad. Okay, now for one of my favorite weekly segments. It is time for Fanboys R Us. Slap in the bass! Alright. Okay. Alright. So, let's start out with our, obviously, seems to be another weekly segment, the X-Men First Class Casting News. Every week I talk about this. Nicholas Hoult is going to be playing the Beast. I don't know who that is, so evidently he's playing the Beast in the movie. And Caleb Landry Jones is playing the Banshee. Woo! So this movie should better be good after I talk about it all the time. It better not be a suckfest. Alright. Lord of the Rings fans, watch out! Because you have a little while to wait yet. The Hobbit movies are going to be cut into 2. I think I said that on here before. One will be coming out, as far as it looks now, December 2012. Something else to add to the 2012 movie year, which is going to be the biggest movie year of ever, possibly. And of course, then the next one, December 2013. So it's sort of like Lord of the Rings. Every December, one will come out. There you go. So you have a little to wait. By the way, for some odd reason, my mom just named our 2 kittens Frodo and Bilbo. Just a little West Troop side note there for you. I don't know. I didn't know she was a Lord of the Rings fan. Whatever. And now another Spider-Man reboot news. Supposedly, Spider-Man will be taking place. It's going to start in college instead of high school. I don't know if that's a good plan, but I'm down as long as there's a scene like this one involved. Alright, now it's time for our segment that debuted last week called Rumor Patrol. Hey! It's Lindsay Lohan already! See, that's jail sentence wasn't too long there. Alright, see you in 90 days. Okay, so last week I told you Johnny Depp was rumored to play the Doctor Who in the Doctor Who movie. But guess what? The BBC shot that one down. There's going to be no Doctor Who movie. So we kicked that segment off wonderfully with a false thing. That's why we call them rumors, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, now this week's rumor is going to be that we may have a director for the new Superman reboot in 2012. That director being Christopher Columbus. The guy who discovered America? Say what? Anyway, well, we all know Christopher Columbus did not discover America anyway. It was this dude.
Always laugh, never frown. The clown. Billy, I'm glad.
Let's talk about some films that are coming out in 3D. Alright, my goggles are on, and we're ready for some 3D, baby. And it better be better than the 3D that was in The Last Airbender. Yeah, thank God I used a free ticket. Anyway, a re-release coming in 2012. Something else coming in 2012, what a surprise. Re-release of Titantic in 3D. So that means you can see all the wonderful special effects and whatnot, the sip shanking. And I'm looking most forward to Kate Winslet's boobs in 3D. I'll have to do this again, like I did for Final Destination. And another movie coming out in 3D is the 7th part of the Saw franchise, originally called Saw 7. It has now been changed to Saw 3D. The Trap Comes Alive. Wait a minute, did somebody say trap?
It's a trap!
Bachelor. Alright, now I'm going to give you some quick TV news, very fast. Katie Holmes and Javier Bardem are looking for parts on Glee. Interesting. And the best news I've heard in a long time, Beavis and Butthead may be making a comeback. Alright. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for the moment you've all been waiting for. My BOP, the box office prediction. Totally did that the wrong way. Anyway, this last week, I said Eclipse would be the #1 movie at the box office, and I was right. So I'm 53-17. Thanks for doing something positive for me, twihards. This week, I'm gonna say Despicable Me is the #1 movie in America. Hold on. Despicable! Alright, there we go. Despicable Me. So go and see it. And hopefully all the twihards, you got that out of your system. You got your little fix of cocaine in ya. Hold your hand to the sky. I can save you. I can save you from the dumbness. Alright, peeps. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching my movie reviews. Till next week. Troop. Ow.